Hey everyone, my name is Nathan Payne. Welcome back to another episode of Blu Ocean Crypto. So today I want to talk about a new event that Night Crows is doing that I am super excited about. It's called the Leap for the 100th Flight. Essentially what it is the game has been around since quite a while now. We're looking at actually 100 days, so just over 3 months. Talk about how on March 12th the game first took its flight, and then June 19th would mark the 100 days. So they're doing all kinds of really cool stuff and events, and I'm particularly excited about this, especially for the crafting event. But let's jump right in, and I'll show you guys all the details. So first, they're asking everyone to celebrate with them. This is great. There's a couple things you can see on the left-hand side. They talk about this special coupon. So there's a retry mount and weapon style combinations using the Clemens coupons. This is really interesting. So when you open one of the legendaries or you spin it, you can actually retry now. So this is pretty cool. So let's say you got a rare instead of what you were actually going for, you can actually re-roll it. So it's not re-rolling in the same way that we are normally used to, where you can re-roll for a different type. This is actually to re-roll the card itself, which is awesome. They did this cool little video. It's about 2 minutes on YouTube. I definitely recommend you check it out. But I'm going to cover all the information here for you guys today anyways. So the re-roll thing's pretty cool. They also talk about how there's 14 special gifts every day you log in. There's actually that balloon thing that you see gives a 30% XP boost as a glider. So that's something that's pretty amazing. Definitely something everyone wants to pick up. You know, trying to craft a good glider with a high XP boost is actually difficult. So this is something you don't want to miss. Then there's the Holy Flame of 100 days. I am particularly excited about this because let me just show you guys here. With the last event, I missed out just barely on finishing. I just didn't get this +5 here. I didn't quite understand that the time left isn't accurate. Like, for example, it says 11 hours left on this. I still can't craft it. So just like with this, where it says 41 days, you won't actually be able to craft this for 41 days. You'll probably only be able to make it for half of that. And then they just leave it open. Well, I got caught with my tail between my legs and was never able to finish this one, which really bothers me because I'm a bit of a completionist. But now that I know what I'm dealing with, there was actually a second one I missed out on the +5 too. I'm gonna be working really hard at getting all of these completed. And I'm super excited for that. Okay, so just going back to the website, they also talk about how there's a 100-day Commemoration growth order. So there's all kinds of different missions to obtain various rewards, which is pretty great. They're really giving back to everyone here, which is nice to see. They talk about here after week 1, after June 11th maintenance, it's the first invitation. And then there's a dungeon event where the rewards are doubled in the Forest of Training, which is pretty amazing. If we just kind of scroll down here, we can see after week 2. So there's like things getting rolled out slowly. And I'll show you guys a picture that summarizes this in a moment. Then there's the Clemens second invitation. You can see here the main effects damage reduction 2, do damage 2. So this is something special collectible that we get. And then a dungeon event, Land of Possibility. The probability is doubled during the event, meaning better chance to get more on. I'm going to be saving my seals and things to add time to the dungeons, particularly for these events. And if right now I've got a few forests stacked up, so I'm going to use those as well. Week 3, they talk about how there's a guild order, defeat 99 monsters to complete the mission and earn gold coins. Then there's the third invitation. There's even going to be a dungeon event in Sarkana Runes. So basically, they're just making all the different dungeons better and stronger for each week. A nice graphic that kind of talks about this too is it talks about, here's the first invitation, so here's what's going on. You know, we can see here from the 11th to the 24th, there's basically a check-in event essentially to get these. From the 11th all the way to July 9th is when we have the event going on for the 100 flames for the crafting. And then from the 11th all the way to the 18th, we've got the Forest of Training. So this is just what pops up in the game right now. And then, of course, the dungeon rewards are going to rotate each week, and then we're going to get the second invitation and things like that. So basically, each week, we're kind of in the next phase of this. I'm super stoked for this. I think this is pretty sweet for them to do it, especially, you know, doing this kind of 3-week-long event where we want to do the check-ins the first week, take advantage of the forest, then Land of Prosperity, then the Sarkana Runes. Make sure you're collecting those event tokens so that you can use it for crafting. They're called the Holy Flame of 100 days. You're going to need 5 of those per. And actually, if I just take a look here, we can see here, I'm able to craft some of this stuff, but let's take a look what it's selling for already. Ooh, it's selling for 20 diamonds. So it's going to take quite a bit of these as well as diamonds if you want to get crafting on all those. So I'm going to see how much I'm able to collect. I might have to buy some as well. But yeah, this is a great way to get a lot of permanent stat boosts to your character just by crafting some of these items. So don't miss out. Okay, thanks so much for being subscribed to the channel. Really makes a big difference here. Do me a favor and smash that like button so we can get this Night Crows content out to other people. And of course, just if you haven't yet, feel free to support me with your seeds. My information is pinned down below. It really goes a long way and I would greatly appreciate it. Just any time you make a microtransaction in game, you get these things called seeds. If you don't give it to a streamer or a content creator, they just go away. So they're not doing anything. They're just kind of piling up on your account. Take 2 seconds, put in my code. It would really help me out. Okay, thanks so much, guys. We'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.